All this love waiting just for you. You know that I adore you. If we pouring up, pour two.
Your YouTube, what's good? It's the boy, CHRISTMASPAPI, back with another video. You feel me? I'm here today with
Ariana.
The Ariana, no other.
One and only.
We're gonna do a quick mukbang for y'all. I just want to talk about what I think is the next steps for blacks to take and minorities to take, and what I think we should do to help improve and, you know, generate some generational wealth, and just keep talking more on what's going on. If you haven't seen our last video, you should go check that out. I'll link it below this and put it up in one of the spots so you can just click and get right to it. But I hope y'all been seeing a lot of these black skin lynched out here, and it being called is suicide. That is not no suicide. No black people are out here climbing a tree to hang themselves. I'm sorry, that's not happening. But you have any steps to improvement or think blacks should do to generate some wealth or income, or just some improvement in the culture, or?
Well, I feel like they definitely should support their own, you know,
Absolutely.
definitely stick together, because if you guys don't have each other's backs and stuff like that, who will, you know? So definitely think you gotta support your own race and everything, you know?
Blacks against a lot right now. I think the KKKs and racist people are definitely the ones responsible for these lynching of black people. Now, I think black people we gotta keep protesting and keep rioting, because we're being heard, laws are being passed. But also, in the quarantine has taught that black people can cut hair, or black people can do lashes, or they can do makeup, or, you know, they can sell clothes and all this. So we need to keep funding black things. We need to build back up Black Wall Street. So if you have friends, like-minded friends, you put money into investing in a property or getting a property. You profit off that one, then you work on the second one, and then so on and so forth, and you keep building that way, and sooner or later you'll have a whole block, maybe some residential, maybe commercial, you know. But that's something that needs to happen. If your black friends have a business, you need to support. Everything needs to be black owned. Ownership is how we get out of this, funding each other and only supporting each other's. Exactly what the Jews do is what we need to do. You don't see the Jews eating at any other places other than Jewish food or Jewish spots like that. We need to stick together as a culture. Also, if you're just joining us right now, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm not playing with y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to me, and post notifications so you know when I drop. You dig? But diving back into what I said, yeah, blacks gotta support each other in that aspect financially.
Even minorities too, you know, support.
Exactly, minorities. Everybody stick together. Have the money circulate between us, you know. Ownership, property, residential, commercial. Support black businesses, even if it's just your friend selling $20 t-shirts, or a food business, or they're selling plates out their house. Support black
you definitely
businesses.
should be supporting your friends no matter what, you know.
We're eating Paula's Soul Food Cafe again, by the way, just so y'all know. But yeah, that's how blacks is gonna stick together and get through this. Gotta move exactly how the Jews move. That's the blueprint right there. Gotta fund black owned stuff, build our own wealth up, secure the bag for your families, and continue to support each other. Gotta stop working all week and then for the white man, and then giving our paycheck right back to the white man. Gotta support black businesses. Food plates, lashes, makeup, hair, nails, haircuts, whatever. minorities too. All of us gotta stick together.
And honestly, I feel like things are changing, and like for the good. I feel maybe not everything is at 100%, obviously, because
I think in some spots, because now they're lynching more. We're hearing about more lynching.
Yeah, I don't mean, you know,
all over
100%, but in some aspects,
yeah,
things are,
as far
you
as
know,
laws getting passed and some cops having to suffer the consequences and being charged and put to trial. So R.I.P. to the fallen ones though, for real. R.I.P. But we gotta continue spreading information and speaking up for one each other and relying on Twitter to get words out and find people, find names, find addresses of races. I'm sorry, but I support all races. What?
I see that everywhere. Like, oh, I saw something today. I think it was like, I think his name is, I don't think his name is this, and I don't think his address is this, and his phone number is not this.
Facts.
But you know, and it was actually all his stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
and it'd be like, it's like, people are tweeting like, quoting the like tweet that's going viral, like it'd be a shame if someone found out his name and then they state his name and his address and where he lives and
his phone number.
Racers are getting fired. I love to see it. I'm sorry. I love to see it. Feel me? Karma is a B. Be good to people, not just on social media, but in real life. Be a good person. And have each other's back, and also protect yourself. If you gotta get a gun license for your state, get a gun license. Protect you and yours. People are really out here losing their lives. But this is only the beginning, so we gotta keep on going. Gotta keep on going. Spreading information, talking to your friends, talking to your white friends, having them talk to their families.
keep posting on social media too.
Yep.
I feel like social media has a big
social media is
part in this. Yeah.
saving lives. Like you see the cops don't want people filming anymore, and they're shooting at people who are filming stuff.
And definitely like keep adding celebrities, because the more they see it, because celebrities obviously have a bigger platform and could do more, I feel.
Yep.
So they definitely see it, especially if you guys keep adding and, you know.
100%. So remember, support black businesses, support your friends, get together with your closest friends, maybe start renting a property, and work to get the next property after that. But pretty soon you'll have a whole block when you look up. But you gotta, ownership is the key. Ownership and funding black things, just how the Jews are moving, are exactly how we gotta move. And I think those are the steps we need to take to keep really going in the right direction, because you got to really hit them in their pockets financially. That's when we're really going to see change. Like when stuff opens up and blacks are not giving their dollars anymore, working all week for the white man and not giving their dollars back to the white man, keeping it for us and make sure we funding us. We got to build up Black Wall Street again.
People care about money.
100%.
The most.
For those of you who said rioting and looting hasn't worked, it has been working. And if you haven't heard of the Tulsa race riots, it was the first Black Wall Street. It was somewhere in the South, I believe. And white people burned and rioted and looted it, and they did all that because blacks were actually getting their wealth and coming up. So there's a reason they stopped that. But yeah, hey, if you're dealing with also mental issues, you know, take a break from it if you need. Get off social media, do something you like, that's fun, that's distracts you from what's going on. At the same time, be informed, but you're facing trauma every day seeing these killings on social media. Like, it's okay to feel overwhelmed and scared and not know what to do. Just, you know, take a little break, take a little step back, and then dive back into it when you're ready. Like,
I definitely think everyone should take a mental break. Even if you feel like you don't need one, you might not be, you know, seeing what you really feel, if that makes sense.
Right.
Like,
get lit with your peoples one day, play a game.
not even, just turn your phone off for a whole day. You know, don't turn on the news. Just take a little break.
Yeah, but to occupy your time. do activity you like.
Definitely surround yourself with something you love to do.
Yeah, facts. So, you know, and then just dive back into it when you're ready, like, or hit up your friends and they'll probably inform you on anything you miss. But like I said, we're only getting started in this. And the world has to go on. So like, hey, if you gotta post content in between, like while all this is going on, post content. You can post content centered towards Black Lives Matter and stuff like that too. But you can still do your own thing. Exactly, because like I said, whatever your dreams is or whatever your goals or your plan is to achieve money for your family, you got to do it. Like hard time is where champions are made.
But definitely don't forget about like everything going on, you know, and not everything has to be centered around it maybe, but definitely be informed and, you know, talk to people about it and stuff.
That's all I really got for y'all. I hope y'all take this in and y'all really listen to what I'm talking about, because that's the way, that's a huge key for us is black ownership and black funds and increasing our generational wealth in pockets. Like, we gotta hit them in their pockets. That's where it's really gonna hurt, and they're truly gonna feel it. Like, because then we'll be messing up the economy, and that's when they really gonna feel it. Like when Harriet Tubman was freeing the slaves, she freed over 1,000 slaves. People were selling slaves for money. They couldn't sell them anymore because they were running away. She was freeing them, so they were losing out on thousands of dollars back in the 1800s.
I don't know the name.
The 1800s. They were losing tons of dollars in the 1800s. Like, they had $100,000 bounty on her head in the 1800s. You know how much money that is now? Because she was hurting the economy that bad. So that's really the key to all this black ownership and building up black pockets and supporting each other and black businesses only. Stop working all week for the white man, then giving your money back to the white man. Can't do it no more. Support your friends, support minorities, support black businesses.
Agreed.
Got anything else? Alright, y'all, we're gonna finish killing this bowl of soul food cafe. Black owned, baby. We gonna get out of here. Got a blast.
She got the fatty, she let me grab it. Light skin, pretty bitch, nigga causing havoc. She love my fashion, she feel the fabric. Niggas broke and they hating, that's so tragic. She got the fatty,